Good morning, children. Welcome back to the social session where we have learning about the cricket, especially the sports, nationalism, and commerce. So we have seen that cricket is a game which is actually founded in England villages where the large fields, in the large open fields, they were playing it. Later, it has become as a gentleman's game. And today we learn about the origin of Indian cricket. Okay, how this cricket entered into India and from what was the beginning of this Indian cricket. So this cricket played by Indians are to be found in Bombay, and the first community, Indian community, to start playing the game was the small community of Parsis. So Parsis is a community resides in Bombay. So that community started playing it. So they brought into close contact with the British, and because of their interest in trade, and the first Indian community to westernize is also the Parsi community. So even Tata also belongs to the Parsi community. So in Parsis, these Parsis founded the first Indian cricket club. The Oriental Cricket Club in Bombay was the first cricket club which was founded in 1848. Okay, the Oriental Cricket Club it is. This is the first Indian cricket club which was founded in 1848 by these Parsis only. Parsis. So these Parsis are the first community to get westernized in India. So these Parsi clubs were funded and sponsored by the Parsi businessmen like Tatas and the Wadias. Okay, Ahluwalias and Wadias are the famous businessmen involved with this Parsis community. And the white cricket elite in India offered no help to enthusiastic Parsis. The white people never helped any kind of thing to these Parsis. But in fact, there was a quarrel between the Bombay Gymkhana, a whites only club. Bombay Gymkhana was only white people should play there. So such kind of rule was there, and there was a quarrel between the Parsis and the whites, that means Britishers, over that place, that Gymkhana stadium. So the Parsi cricketers over the use of the public park. So it's a public park where the cricket used to be played or practiced. So there was a quarrel between these two groups, communities, between the Parsis and the whites. When it became clear that the colonial authorities were prejudiced in favor of Englishmen, the Parsis built their own Gymkhana to play cricket in. The rivalry between the Parsis and the racist Bombay Gymkhana had a happy ending for these pioneers of Indian cricket. A Parsi team had beat the Bombay Gymkhana at cricket in 1889, just after 4 years after the foundation of the Indian National Congress in 1885. So when there was a tournament, when there was a game between the English Bombay Gymkhana and the Parsis Gymkhana, then the Parsis have won over the English team, and that was a big beginning. The establishment of the Parsi Gymkhana became a precedent for other Indians also, who in turn had established clubs based on the ideas of the religious community. By the 1890s, Hindus and Muslims were busy gathering funds and support for a Hindu Gymkhana and Islam Gymkhana. So this history of Gymkhana cricket led to first class cricket being organized on communal and racial lines. There were teams of Hindus, teams were there, Muslims teams were there. So on the religious lines, establishment of teams were there, and they played a colonial India's greatest and most famous first class tournament also. Did not represent regions. आज जो रणजी ट्रॉफी में regions को represent करते, बॉम्बे टीम है, हैदराबाद टीम है, नहीं तो दिल्ली टीम है. So these regions it represents in the Ranji Trophy presently. But in those days it has represented the religious communities. The tournament was called as a pentangular because 5 teams were there, so pentagon. So it was called as pentangular tournament because it was played by 5 teams, and the Europeans, the Parsis, the Hindus, the Muslims, and others. By the late 1930s and early 1940s, journalists, cricketers, and political leaders, many of them started criticizing to organize a game on the religious foundations or on the communal foundations. And modern cricket is dominated by tests and one day internationals, so played between the national teams, but that is country to country. So the players who become famous, who live in the memories of the cricket fans, are those who have played for their country. Today we remember Kapil Dev, we remember Azharuddin, we remember Saurav Ganguly, Sachin Tendulkar. So great big shots, great cricketers are remembered by the fans for the memories they have given and when they played it for the country. So India entered the World Test Cricket in 1932, a decade and half before it became an independent nation. So we shall see about further the growth of the Indian cricket in the next class event. Thank you, children.